Well, there you go. Hi, friends. Doc South with you, and I don't know. I'm starting to think it's a good idea to wake up in the morning and try to steel yourself. Yeah, steel yourself to the idea that you're going to try to do as many good turns as possible in a day. Now, yeah, I mean, I don't. Well, I guess it would be okay if you just ran a steady stream of them, one good deed after another, one every 5 minutes. But most cases, that ain't going to happen. But I would think it would be easy enough to get three in one way or another every day. Now, a good deed, in my opinion, would be a smile or an attempt to cheer up someone who's looking glum. Uh, well, you see plenty of people like that lately. Uh, Perhaps a little extra courtesy on the road. Um, Maybe a chat with the wife. Or there'd be all sorts of neat things. Maybe something cool you could do with your kids. Yeah. And just every day you try to think of something. Maybe something that would be good for the general good. Like maybe there's a whole lot of gravel on your side of the road and people are kind of slipping on it a bit. Maybe move some of that gravel when no one's looking, so they don't skid. Um, there's so many things. When you get used to patrolling for targets of opportunity, there's plenty to do. I know I see a lot of, like at the supermarket I work for, I see a lot of handicapped people. Sometimes they have trouble getting their grocery bags into the car. Well, they're handy. They've got maybe a disability and they just can't lift, and yet there they are lifting. Well, it's nice I like to mosey over and say, hey, can I get that into the trunk of your car for you or what have you? And yeah, they're usually pretty happy about that. Some maybe might be in a handicap cart, one of those motorized carts that the supermarket I work for supplies, for them to use while they're there. Well, instead of making them take it back, I'll often get the cart and drive it back for those people once they're in their car and on their way. You see what I'm saying? Um, Almost everywhere you go, certainly at work, there's lots of things you can do to make people feel a little better. And I think if you do that, you'll feel good about what you did, and the people you just helped will feel good. And people that maybe watched you do what you did and the reaction you got will will also benefit, and perhaps will start a regimen of a good deed regimen themselves. Now, I might mention this. I never got more punches in the belly, swats in the nose, and slaps in the face as when I was a rescue person. And boy, if there's anything where you're out there trying to help people, it's that. You've got to expect that sometimes your good deeds may go unnoticed and might even go punished. there's times people are just plain sore, and about all you can do is back off and just get out of their way. I guess forgive them a little later on, and they're sometimes when people are in a jam, they do get a bit cranky. So you got to watch out for that too. But anything you can do to be of help, I don't know. I think that's a good thing. Okay. Trying to think of times when I've. Oh, I remember a guy. Oh my gosh, yes. This is a rescue story, so it might not be for the squeamish, but he got his throat slit. And judging from the way he was when we were trying to work on him, I could see why someone might want to slit his throat. He was a miserable oh my God, he was a miserable cuss. And I'm working on trying to stench the bleeding in his neck, and he's punching me. Yeah, the stinker's punching me, and I'm trying to save his freaking life. And there was no cheering him up. Yeah, we got him to the ER. The doctors, he was, chewing out the doctors, trying to bite a nurse. He was kicking a policeman. I think he might have been a little stoned. Uh, and I remember the policeman saying, "Would any of as he's kind of there to to help hold the guy down," and of course the fella just slugged the policeman in the gut, and that kind of thing. And um, I remember the policeman said, "Hey, would any of you folks mind just turn your back for all the nurses?" He's talking to me, the nurses, the doctors. "You guys just turn your back for 15 seconds, and I'll take care of the problem for you. What do you say?" Huh? Huh? And they, no, we said we better not. You look pretty sore. He says, "I am sore, man. I catch this guy somewhere out on the street." I mean, but at the same time, he's trying to. He's helping us just as hard to try to save the guy's life. Who knows? Maybe a year later, the guy finally saw that maybe drinking every darn night maybe wasn't such a good idea. Let's hope that worked out for him. But oh my God. So yeah, don't expect miracles. Don't expect all peaches and cream because you tried to help someone. Yeah, but do what you can. Know when to back off. Well, how's that song go? Know when to hold them, know when to fold them. Okay. Anyway, I just thought I'd say it's a pretty cool hobby, but be careful. Yeah, be careful out there. It's a jungle, but doing nice things after a while makes it a pretty nice jungle. Anyway, thought I'd say. I'll see you later. Thank you. God bless. Bye now.